time ago. Well, oh darling, you say unto me, where have you been all my lifetime? Well, I have been swimming 7 sad seas. All women have tossed me their lifelines. I pulled them into the water's darker end. I'd have warned them, but I didn't know. These are tears from a long time ago. Got these tears from a long time ago. I need to cry 30 years or so. These are tears from a long time ago. Good singing dog. That's a good singing dog we got there. If you'll notice, the hair looking particularly svelte tonight. Got the hair dude, the hair version of me all haired up. I received a gift today. Got some hair loving going on. I received 2 gifts today. Well, no, I received many gifts today from 2 different people. And this is supposed to be a Meltdown Monday. I'm supposed to be pissed off, but how can you be pissed off when you get goodies? You can't. Through a blue telescope, looking at the world tonight. Through a blue telescope, wish I might not see what I see. Sheet metal on sheets of ice. Girl, you're looking fine tonight. Every fella's got you in his sights. What you doing with a clown like me? Wait, clown like me. Surely one of life's little mysteries. So tonight I'll ask the stars above, how did I ever win your love? What did I do? What did I say to turn your angel eyes my way? Good evening, good people of the TikToks. Listen, the government hasn't shut this shit down. I figured we'd be out of here by now. I wouldn't have to put you through this anymore. The government would just say, China's being bad boys. We're going to take their app and we're not going to do it anymore. So I'm sorry I'm still here. If you don't know, my name's Kyle Shannon. This is the AI Learning Lab. You know what we do here? We learn about AI and labs. I'm exactly like a professor if that professor had 0 qualifications. taught from a home office on TikTok. So in that sense, this is, as they say in the UK, this is your uni. What'd you do last night? I went to class. What did you learn? I don't know. It was the professor with the professor. That's not the right term. The really hard to describe what role he would play. My son calls it AI school. Nice. I like it. Side hustle, Mimi. I'm down. Do me a favor if you would. We've got a decent chunk amount of people. We got a decent chunk amount of people. That's what just happened in my brain. Those words came together in a sentence. We'll be teaching the English as a second language tonight. But if you would share the live. I see a lot of tappy taps going on. Really appreciate that. As we know, what we highly recommend here to save yourself from carpal tunnel. Wake up the grandkids. Bring the grandkids in, and as the festivities go on tonight, just have them start tapping for you. Just tap, 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 tap for 2 hours straight. No drinks, no Kool-Aid. Nope. Just tap away. Grandpa, I don't want to tap anymore. Keep tapping, Sally. So do that, and then if you'd share the live, let TikTok know that let TikTok know that you pretend that people should be seeing this. I've noticed there's a part of me, the insecure part, the faker part, the part that feels like imposter syndrome, all that, that thing we all have, or 27% of us have, that I got 2 doses of. That dude in my head when I'm playing my guitars and singing is just, first of all, just nonstop judgment about, oh, well, that was a sour note. Oh, you can't play guitar. What, you call that singing? So that's happening the entire time. And then when, I think it's a he. Yeah, it's a he. Yeah, he's a bully. Yeah. And then when he has some downtime from putting down my musical abilities, he's saying, this is like the worst opening to a TikTok ever. And then I started like noticing TikTok lives. And what the fuck is with people? I watch TikTok lives where the host is literally doing this for like 5 minutes. They're not interacting. They're not saying words. If anyone's tapping, no acknowledgement. The fuck is with those people? Bad singing is better than that. In a westerly direction, this car is my train. And yet continue to put yourself out there. Let's celebrate that. Thank you, Source Camp. I appreciate that. It's funny, like whatever the madness is that is this channel, it really has become not about me anymore. It's become about this community. And so that takes a lot of the pressure off it. I used to get a lot of anxiety when I would do these. And And I don't have that anymore, largely because it's like, I'm like, oh, they're saying about me. This is, what I'm doing is just creating the space for us to hang out. And so that's nice. Y'all make this a pleasant thing to do. In a westerly direction, this car is my train. I've been driving, I've been wondering what it is I'm running from again. Feel like an 80-year-old man holding on to 29. And up ahead on that horizon is California line. Up ahead of trucks carrying a wide load, prefab house cut in half, cute little front door and 2 windows, my lord. Ain't sure whether to cry or should laugh. You see, I broke a home up myself once as I stumbled to that door. I read her note by the dawn's light. Said, don't you come round here anymore. Well, I've had enough of this freedom on the road. Never was good with decisions. At least that's what I've been told. All right, let's get this show on the road, shall we? That'd be Marty Sexton, the writer of that fine song. Some of the others were John Hyatt. I didn't mean to cause you any sorrow. Didn't mean to cause you any pain. Only want one time to see you laughing. Only want to see you laughing in that purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Yeah, Emilio's wife. Bring them purple hearty hearts. I only want to see you laughing in that purple rain. Bow. If you haven't heard the Martin Sexton version of Purple Rain, which that's the arrangement, good Lord, is that man talented. If you ain't never seen him live in person, whew, that voice. I did a songwriting workshop where he came and gave us songwriting tips and sang for us. We were in a small little choral room. And he was singing a song, and he was behind a microphone. There was a little PA system in the room. And at some point, he realized that there were 20 people in front of him, and like 5 feet away, and he didn't really need the microphone. So he stepped to the side of the microphone and just sang to us. And when he hit the chorus of the song, which one was it? It wasn't Black Sheep. It was. Might have been. Freedom came our way that night, just like a jet plane, in and out of sight. I was hauling ass at 1,000,000 miles an hour, wondering how hard I'd hit. That song. And when he gets to the chorus where he just belts it out, I swear to God, it sounded like trumpets coming out of his face. It was like he sprouted 4 trumpets on each side of his cheeks, and it was just like, I've never heard anything like it in my life, out of a human being. It was just this otherworldly sound. It's like there's something going on in his sinuses that just, whew, it was amazing. All right, with Midjourney free to all, can we go over the prompts? Space, style, refs, whatever. Yeah, I'm happy to jump into Midjourney. Midjourney is actually a really good idea. 2 Block Tom. It was 2 Block Tom, right? Yeah. Really a good idea to go over Midjourney because yeah, it's now available on the web to everyone. I still consider Midjourney the best, although holy shit, man, lately there are some really good models out there. Flux is all over the place. There was a new one that came out. There's a new one called Mystic coming out that's on Free Pick, which is tied to Magnifique. There's so many image generation models at this point, I can't keep up with them anymore. It used to be there were only 3 or 4 good ones and a bunch of crappy ones, and that's just not the case anymore. So we'll do that. I went to Midjourney today and the free trial was over. Yeah, it's funny. My wife went to Midjourney and they gave her 3 images. They said they were giving everyone 25 images. She got 3. That was pretty shitty. What's on the agenda tonight? Ilang Ma. I don't know. It's a Monday, so we've taken the weekend off. We'll probably do a little bit of show and tell. I'm going to show some gifts that were sent to me. That was really nice. That's pretty swell. I'm noticing there's a funny thing happening on Twitter. That feels like the beginning of a trend, and it's odd. So I'll talk about that a little bit. Remind me to talk about that if I haven't. All right. So let's see. So one gift I knew I was getting, but it showed up today. So I don't know if Mel is on here, but Ulu RX. So Mel in here all the time. You know when I talk about my toupee, you may not know this, but I talk about my toupee. It's actually, this is 4 toupees woven together. And so Mel said, hey, if you give me your address, I will hook you up. So Mel, Ulu RX, let me make sure I got that right. Yeah, Ulu RX is a company that sells skincare and hair growth stuff. So see this? See where this is how smart I actually am. And then thanks to hair loss, I look this much smarter. I'm not. I've just got like somewhere between 1.5 and 3 inches of extra cranium showing. So, Mel sent me a little care package. And in the care package is very sweet, is a cool satin pillowcase. So that's just swell. Which, by the way, I heard from, I took a filmmaking class once with this guy that I thought was a total douchebag. But what he said is, if you're making a movie and you want the bedroom scenes to look good, you always use satin pillowcases and sheets. So that's kind of cool. So thank you for that. And then what else did I get? I got a hair scalp massager. I guess I'm assuming you get it going right there in the where there's lack of hair. You put your drops on there. So I got a vial of minoxidil and some other prescription drug that I will start with tomorrow. I've got to have my scalp clean and dry. And then she sent me Ultimate Regrow. She also sent, I assume this is for Gabby, but it might not be. She sent a lovely hairband so as to cover up the and wristbands, you know, for when you're massaging your scalp. Lovely, huh? And then I got a lavender badass granny. Lavender something. I can't see it though, because my eyes don't work. And then she also sent Methomax, NMN, and Astraxanthin. So I've heard about people talking about NMN. Here's my biggest problem with NMN. It's almost impossible not to say MNN or NMNN, NMNN. You can't say it. But apparently this is going to turn into MAD in the body. And you know, if you don't have enough MAD, you can't wear headbands like this and not look like a fucking idiot. Paching! Pachow! Pachow! So thank you very much. And then Mel's note, thanks for all you do inspiring us to learn and share. That's very swell. Thank you very much. So that's so sweet. So thank you for this. We're going to learn about this with Chatgpt and the other stuff. Actually, I wonder, I can figure all this out. Actually, this is kind of a fun thing you can do. I don't know if you knew this, but here, I'll show you. Now, if someone's coming in right now and you're like, good Lord, Rosie O'Donnell looks like shit. I resemble that remark. I got a gift bag, and I think isn't it required when you get a gift bag that whatever's in it you wear? Thank God she didn't get me a mankini, you know? Anyway, I'm going to open up the Chatgpt app. So I'm on my iPad. I'm going to open up the Chatgpt app, and I'm going to allow it to use my camera. So there's my camera. See? You can see up my nose. I do that for you every night, but oh my God, what did I just walk into? No, you're good. This'll normalize. This'll normalize shortly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, okay, I don't know if I can do this with two hands, or with one hand. Hey, I'm not going to be able to have you see it, I don't think. Oh, wait, maybe here. Okay. All right. Come on, focus. All right. And is that readable? Let me try one other. Back. Come on. Okay, so took a picture of yon pill bottle. So this is her ultimate regrow. So where I now have a pink headband, do I look pretty? I'm gonna. And can I just say, this is warm. I'm getting a little moist. And these wristbands are very warm. I'm getting a little hot and bothered. Oh. So rather than having to read all this and Google it, you can just upload it to your Chatgpt and say, Tell me the active ingredients here and what they do? Question mark. What is this I am ingesting? Ingesting is another word for what did you stick in your pie hole, fatso? All right. Is this one of those gender fluid channels? He doesn't look very fluid to me. That's a rather handsome woman. Okay, I'll take a look at the supplement label you've provided. Here's a breakdown. Vitamins A, C, D3, E, B1, B2, B3, B6, folate, B12, biotin. Supports healthy hair, skin, nails, and plays a role in metabolism. Minerals, pantothenic acid, calcium, iron, as ferrous fumarate. Well, you know ferrous fumarate, right? From Ferrous Fumarate's Day Off. Bueller. Magnesium, zinc, selenium, copper, manganese. Oh, I love some good manganese. Manganese is tasty. Chromium, molybdenum as molybdenum picolate, necessary for processing proteins and a genetic material. Oh, processing genetic material. How do you process genetic material? Is there something I'm... Hi, Mom. Hi, Jace. Good to see you, son. The numbers are plummeting. All right, proprietary blends. Female support blend. Thank goodness. Because when you look like this, you need your female support blend. Antioxidant and energy blend. Warning about allergens. These ingredients together support a wide range of bodily functions. Fantastic. For energy production, immune health, to bone strength and skin vitality. However, as with any supplement, it's wise to consult a healthcare professional. I have, and the healthcare professional sent me this headband. What could possibly go wrong? All right. So, thank you, Mel. Thank you, Mel, for my my hair growth journey. I will start on my what's it called? My hair balm and my ultimate regrow tomorrow. Oh, and then let's do the same thing with this. So this is the NMN thing. NMN. I can't. Listen, it's not like this is a professional production studio, even though I've told you it is. Why doesn't that focus? Focus! Focus. I don't think that's readable. Maybe it is. Let's see. We'll see how good Chatgpt is. What's this one? So demure. I am demure, aren't I? So demure. Oh, look at the fuzzy. I get fuzzy hearts. All I needed to do to get a fuzzy heart was wear a little fuzzy bow. I would have worn the bow sooner. All right, let's break down the active ingredient. NMN is a precursor to NAD+, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, a crucial molecule involved in energy production and cellular metabolism. It's like, listen, fatso, why don't we burn off some of that fucking Twizzler you just ate? NMN supplements are often taken to support healthy aging. That's good, because, I'm 22. Not looking good. Boost energy levels and improve mitochondrial function, which is the energy powerhouse of the cells. Well, I need the energy powerhouse of my cells boosted. Melatonin is a hormone that regulates sleep-wake cycles. Nice. And then pulsatia. Hi, Jim. Would you like some more pulsatia with that? Used in homeopathy and herbal medicine. Summary. Supplement appears to be designed to support both cellular energy and sleep. NMN is aimed at enhancing energy, promoting healthy aging, while the melatonin and pulsatia likely work together to improve sleep, reduce stress, or anxiety, which is good. Because when you wear something like this on national TikTokism, international TikTok channels, you're going to have some anxiety. Hello, Kitty, the Kyle version. Mama, do I look pretty? What's that line from the Cherry Orchard? Cherry Orchard, Mama, am I pretty? You have nice hair. And I can't even say that. I'm a little concerned about how this is doing to Kyle. Okay. Thank you, Mel, for yon gifts. Now I'm hot and moist. Oh. I'll give these sweaty sweatbands to my wife, which is who I assume they were intended for. Probably never was hoping you would see what I just did. But, you know, this is why you come to the AI Learning Lab. You never know what you're going to get. Life is like a box of chocolates. Woo! All right, that was fun. All right, pretty is overrated fact. You're so pretty. Oh, man. All right, let me consume a beverage. Isn't that... Uh-oh. What do I have here? I have an allergic reaction, Mel. Mel! It's going bad. do you got a pill to take care of the rash? All right. Let's see. Let me get the mod channel up in case any of the mods are like, Kyle, people are complaining about the bow. Can I block my son? Kidding. Oh, man. All right. That's really funny. I must have had a zit there or something. That's where the little bow was. Very pretty. Okay. So I got another box of goodies. It came in a Proton 3D filament box. There's your hint. So, I was told we have a pure genius amongst us, so obviously bought the wrong card. But not exactly Theatre de Opera Spéciale, which is Jason Allen's art piece that won that art contest a couple of years back. But it is 3D printed. Also not Restomod or 70s, but you get the idea. So, Vicky Baptiste sent... This is a 3D printed... Let me see if there's any way that you can see how cool this is. It is like a multi-layered... Like the white part here is the highest. And then like the dark part is the lowest. So like the base of it's this color black. And then all the other stuff is 3D printed on top of it. So it's this cool 3D textured... It's like someone carved out a piece of wood that has different layers on it. And as she said, it's not a 70s resto mod, but it is, I'm pretty sure it's a 69 Camaro, right? So 69 Camaro, beautiful. So that goes right up on yon shelf. We don't want to cover up the, we'll get rid of, what's her name here? We'll put it in front of my photo book. Nice. Wait, can you see it? Oh yeah, beautiful. All right. So thank you, Vicky. But wait, there's more. So if you're a fan of the show, for long-time listener, first-time caller. Oh, she also said, and also a whole slew of fidgets should they continue to escape and hide. So 2 weeks ago, I was fidgeting with what I call the s'mores fidget toy, this one, and somehow dropped it, and it flew to a mathematically impossible place to reach, which things like this always do. I dug it out of there today. It was covered in just, it was not pretty. It was not pretty. But anyway, it's back. But Vicky outdid herself. So, this is that fidget toy. And then look at Mama. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The fucking giant fidget toy in Halloween stripies. Huh? And then she sent like this little blue one. I don't quite get these, but they all twirl within themselves. These right now, because I don't know how to hold them, feel frustrating to me. But I assume over time, oh wait, yeah, see, over time you'll sort of figure out how to play with them. Right now I don't know how to play with them. And that they make me concerned. Huh? And then there's a... Ooh, what's this one do? Oh. Oh. This one... No. No. This one is... Some people are going to enjoy that. Not... No. Oh, no. 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 Lovely, but no. Not for me. Come here, you palooka. Take that. All right. And then there's this one, which is lovely. It's a little dragon. And then it's got also twirly middle. Oh, but this one doesn't spin. That's interesting. Oh, and that doesn't spin. See this? These are perplexing to an ADD mind. I wanted to do different things. And then there's this one. Oh, this one's really cool. So this is just a ball, like an egg inside a dragon. See, this one I like. This one's good. You can just do this for 2 hours. Okay, so when we're talking about machine learning, you're capturing a data set which has been tagged and verified, and you're putting it through what's called an embedding engine, which vectorizes the data into vectors, into 1,000-dimensional mathematical space. And wouldn't that be fun? 2 hours of that? Oh, that's coming. That's coming. All right. Then we got this one. Oh, this is another. Oh, but see, this one I like. Okay, this one? No. For some reason, no. But this one? I don't know. Something nice about that. But again, I don't think... See, this one's too noisy to have on the channel. But there's something nice about the little sprockety holes. Lovely. All right? And then... Well, I don't even know how to do this one. How does this work? How are these supposed to roll? Wait, these are supposed to roll, right? I'm confused. Oh, there it goes. I think I should have on the pink hat for this. The pink headband. But wait, there's more. You thought, I'm never going to get this time back in my life. No, it's been worth it. Because Vicky not only went out of her way to print the 69 Camaro, the multiple fidget spinners, including the new Mega Halloween fidget toy, and the fantastic dragon egg, she created a fidget version of Champy. Ow! So I now have just a little floppy, floppable, 3D printed Champy. Come on! How cool is that? Look at this cute little face. His cute little eyes. and his like little head does what Champy's head does, I can go up to him and smack him like I do. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. So thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Mel. Gifts are swell. So I'm in a fantastic mood. So thank you for all of that. And maybe we'll get some improvement in the hairline. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. If I get little sprouty sprouts, I'll tell you. We'll go in up close. Well, you know what they say not to do? After you put on the hair drops up here, don't pick your nose, because you're gonna get a whole bush of hair growing out of there, which I know you've all seen too much of. So, oh man! All right. So what are we gonna do tonight? So here's where I'd like to start. I would like to start with. There's a lot going on in the world. Yeah, we got to get rid of this one because I will play with it, and it's bad. It's gonna hurt your ears. It hurts my brain. Let's see, which one do I want? I think I want Dragon Egg. Yeah, these are really cool. It's so cool because her printers, they're 4-color printers, so they can do all these multicolor prints, which is pretty fantastic. What do you think, Champy? Huh? What do you think, buddy? Yeah, you a good boy. Oh, you know what I didn't show you? Oh, did I? Yeah, I showed you this. I showed you this, right? Okay. The Dragon Ball's one filament. Yeah, this is one of those multicolor filaments. But the other ones are all multicolor, like these. And the Camaro. Very cool. 3D printing's really quite something. It really is. It's so simple. I don't know if it still mesmerizes you, Vicky, but like watching a 3D printer, if you've never watched a 3D printer, it's just XY axis stuff, right? You know, it's just drawing, and then you're watching like these servos spin, and it's pulling pulleys and wire. It's like it's a very primitive kind of thing. The resin printers are less primitive because those are using light. Those are a bit more sexy. But just watching a computer, drive the print head is I find it endlessly fascinating. Yeah, very cool. Okay, so here's what I want to talk about. An important thing to understand with AI these days is that there are a lot of different things you can do. There are a lot of different tools, and you need to understand what the tools are and how to use them to some degree. I feel like we're in the middle of an inflection point right now where we're going to be in a very different place 6 months from now. I don't think learning specific tools is as critical as it was when we started this channel. I think what's more important is your attitude. All of our attitudes. And a big part of the attitude of this channel is like, fuck it, let's just go play with it. And that attitude's actually really important in my opinion, and becoming increasingly important. And so there's a playfulness that I think is actually important. There's a sense of curiosity. There's a drive to want to figure it out. And that's evidenced in this channel by the irregulars. So the people who show up here night after night after night, if this is your first time here, your response must be, wait a minute. People show up here night after night? What the fuck is wrong with them? They're not weird, they're irregular. But they have a drive. There's a something that they've tapped into, that I've tapped into, which is, holy shit, we need to pay attention to this. And there's a willingness to experiment and try and refine and build and get completely fucking overwhelmed and take a couple of weeks off and then come back at it, and just that drive. There's an adaptability. People realizing, oh, yeah, I'm still a copywriter, but now I'm more like an editor than a copywriter, so I'm going to adapt how I do what I do. Yeah, I'm still a creative director. I'm still an art director, but I'm going to have to adapt how I do what I do. So there's all these components of behavior that I think are going to be required moving into the future, as especially as AI tools get more and more important. So that's where I'm going to shift the focus of the conversation over the next 3 to 6 months, is just how do we explore those abilities to be more flexible, to be more innovative, right? Because change is hard, change is weird. And especially with this AI stuff, like, a lot of people in this channel have spent a lot of time building things that upon building them realized, well, I probably won't use that anymore, but I've built it now, I know what that is. Other teachers are starting to come to me to ask about AI. Oh, that's cool, Alan. Mr. Studio DHJ. Very cool. Send them here. Send them to the AI Salon. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about. So one of the things that I want to focus on is who we're being, how we're being. One of the other attributes that I think is critical with AI is bravery. So you've got Mr. K in here, who's a teacher that teaches in a district that, upon them finding out that he was teaching AI, said, not only can he not teach AI, he can't even mention it anymore. Which pisses me off to no end. But he's still out there talking about it. I hope he's doing Saturday classes that are opt-in, non-affiliated with the school. Alan here teaches as well, and is doing all sorts of things, and now other teachers are reaching out to him. So, we're going to start to see, as you become brave enough to say, fuck it, I'm going to talk about what I'm doing in AI, you're going to be... Here, I want to play a video for you. I want to show you what this channel is full of.
Running a species with 50,000 log.
See that fucking weirdo? Being an AI optimist right now is like being this dude. Now, who's that? That's another fucking weirdo. Like, in this channel, that'd be Emilio's wife. When I started doing these lives, she showed up here. She's like, "Oh, you're gonna talk about AI? I'll hang out." They can't dance. Everyone thinks they're fucking weird. So this is talking about AI right now. The rest of the world are the people on the hill judging the shit out of them. Look at those two fucking losers. That's embarrassing. How did you get that video of me? I thought I burned that. Now, here comes a shapely feller. Now there's 5. Now there's 7. Now there's 8. Now there's 15. I would argue that right now, the world of AI is probably those 5 weirdos. So this channel, if you're here, if you're hanging out regularly, if you're part of the AI Salon, if you're putting yourself out in the world, you probably felt like the skinny dude to start, where everyone's judging you. Everyone's like, oh, that fucking weirdo. Yeah, Sally, could you stop talking about artificial intelligence? We just want to enjoy our jalapeno poppers, please. Thank you. Could I have another double margarita? I'm getting saucy tonight. And here's probably where we are right now. And I think over the next 3 months, that's going to happen. And now notice, all the people here are not ignoring them anymore. All the people here are starting to wonder, am I missing something? Should I be paying attention to that? Now, notice what's happening. These people are starting to look like the fucking weirdos. What the fuck are you doing sitting on the hill? It's a music festival. Get up and dance, you fucking tools. June Mary, at least there's 5. I have yet to get into the salon. I need a guild. Okay, we'll get you into the salon tonight. That's what I want to talk about. So this is where we're headed. So when people talk right now, when you hear, doomers and naysayers going, oh, the AI hype bubble. No. The AI hype bubble, we're still like this. When you talk about AI, that's what people think of you. They think you're one of them. But those people are going to start running toward you. So this is why I talk about generously leading. I talk about learning out loud. That as you're learning AI, put yourself out there. Put it on LinkedIn that you're playing with AI and you tried something. Well, people are going to call me. I don't give a shit. If you made some AI art and you're proud of it, share it. Well, I've got artist friends. Well, you've probably got artist friends that are sneaking AI on the weekends. And, this thing ends with a fucking movement, right? So we're not even close. We're not even close to that. But hiring in the future, you're going to hire from the people that are dancing. Especially right now. So let's say Kelly Camp, who started an AI agency. She's starting to get she's starting to get companies asking her to do work. And at some point, she's going to get enough work that she's not going to be able to do it herself. She's going to need to hire other people. Do you think she's going to hire any of these people? You know who these people are? These are people that are polishing up their LinkedIn resume right now. I was trained in project management, and I've been a project manager for 22 years. And if you're looking for a project manager, I like project manager. That's these people. Nothing wrong with being a project manager. But as AI gets more powerful and more desirable, and more companies are trying to figure it out, they're going to say, who are these people? That's Kelly. I want to talk to Kelly. And then if Kelly's too busy and can't do all that work, who's she going to hire? She's going to hire one of those 4 idiots. Because at least they're on the fucking hill. At least they're trying to figure out how to dance, right? So, the fuck does that have to do with AI? That. The week after Chatgpt launched, Leah Faston and I launched the Salon. And the Salon is a community of AI enthusiasts. So if you go there, that'll take you to the website. And if you scroll down, there's a button that says join the community. And if you jump over to the community, you'll see there's a little 6-step onboarding process. And the first one is just learn about the Salon. Keyboard, yes. Silver Fox, good call. It's like you've done this before. I'm not weird, I'm an irregular. All right, that's fine. No need to get defensive. Leah and I we're gonna replace this image with a video, a welcome video of she and I welcoming people in. But at the Salon, we play first, joyfully exploring generative AI, gaining the knowledge and inspiration. Pause right there. What do? Play first. Dance on the hill. It's funny, I'm working with someone who's sponsoring the Salon right now. And his relationship with the word play was, he didn't understand it. It's like, what are you talking about? This is deadly serious stuff. This is AI. This is going to change the world. Yeah, it is. And it is so different, it is so foreign from how we do stuff now, that the only way I know to learn it is to play. Is to not try to replicate what you know how to do today, because generative AI, the G in GPT, generative, means that computers using this technology behave in a completely different way than they ever have in the past. Computers used to compute. And here's what I mean by that. You would give them some piece of data, and they would compute on it, and then some modified version of that data would come out the other side. With generative AI, you give it an input, and it's actually generating net new content out of its training data. So all of this data has been jammed into these things, and we can just tap into it like fucking magic. And so the only way to really understand what that even means is to play with it with no expectations. So that's why we say the first step to AI literacy is play. Joyfully exploring generative AI, gaining the knowledge and inspiration. The other thing that happens when you play is that you have fun and you get inspired, and it allows your fucking imagination to open up. And then you learn enough doing that you can move to the next step, which is mindfully create, surprising ourselves and powerfully meeting challenges, unleashing us to generously lead others, enriching lives, redefining what's possible, and unlocking a new era of human achievement. So this simple little journey is what the salon is all about. And it's about doing it with those people on the hill. Right? And to me, this is what the salon feels like right now. There's 1,800 people in there, but most of those 1,800 people are sitting on the hill, or they went to pee because they had too much beer. They're not even on the hill. They're down checking their email on their phone next to their Mercury Cougar. So the people that show up to this channel are the weirdos on the hill. The people that are active in the AI Salon are the weirdos on the hill. So I would encourage you to join the AI Salon. It doesn't cost anything. And go through this little welcome sequence. The second step in this welcome sequence is introduce yourself. So go in there and introduce yourself. Upload a picture. Be creative about it. Be generous about it. Then learn our values is the third one. We value curiosity and playfulness and empathy. We're respectful, inclusive, and kind. This is a really kind group. If the thought of introducing yourself to a bunch of strangers turns your stomach, I completely understand it. This is a kind group of people, and they're generous. We value diverse perspectives, recognizing that our differences make us stronger. We accept that people might be afraid and angry, and we work to understand them. We actively practice gratitude and acknowledge the efforts and successes of those around us. Humans matter. This is a group that when someone gets a job in here, they don't get jealous of them. They fucking applaud them. Holy shit, you got a job? Awesome. What'd you do? You wrote a song in Udio and they hired you? Holy shit, I'm going to try that. It's amazing. Bravery. These are people that have the guts to introduce themselves to a room full of strangers. These are people willing to learn a new thing like Chatgpt, even though it is an existential threat to their livelihood as a copywriter, for example. Well, fuck it. If it's going to do it, I might as well learn how to do it. Might as well put myself out of work. And what invariably ends up happening is those people reinvent themselves and discover a whole new passion for what they do. But that takes guts. And then generosity is the final value. So learn our values. Then you can check out our past meetings. So we have speakers and we have these things called meet and greets where people introduce themselves. You can see the remarkable people in the community. Then you can RSVP for our next events. So we've got events on the first Tuesday of the month and the third Tuesday of the month. The first Tuesday we have speakers. The third Tuesday is the meet and greet. So you can go RSVP for those. And then the final little step here is join the water cooler. And it's the water cooler is just talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about. Ask questions. Be an idiot. Tell someone something fun you did with AI. I've been able to scale with AI so that it earns a living from my hot tub at home. Relentless Aaron. I love the name, Relentless Aaron. Aaron's got drive. Aaron's like, oh, here's a tool. This is probably going to fuck up my employment, is one way to look at it. This is going to automate all the tasks I get paid for today. And then what he said was, no, fuck that. From my hot tub, I'm going to take these tools that are superpowers and let them supercharge me. And then the other thing you should do is really check out, there's a community section where we've got news and shameless self-promotions. You can promote what you're up to. You can ask for help. There's a list of tools that I maintain, but I haven't updated in a long time because I'm completely overwhelmed with all the tools that are there, but that's at least a place to start. There's a show and tell section where you can show off images and music and video and GPTs and apps that you've built. And then there's guilds. And guilds are a collection of these spaces with really inspiring leaders from the community doing all sorts of cool shit. So there's Creative Guild, the Business Guild, the Tech Guild, and the Social Impact Guild. And then there's clubs, like the AI Life Hacks Club with Brandon and Claire. We're on here tonight. And then there's the AI Irregulars Club. That's our club. So we get to come in here. And get to see the mockery that is made of me. Lovely. Just lovely. That's what I felt like. That's what I was trying to put off there, Claire. Those kind of vibes. I think that's what it came across more like. Who did that, Lori? That's fucking awesome. Hello Kitty, the Kyle version. See, you know, if you can't laugh at yourself, start a TikTok channel and let the world laugh at you. What is that madness? Interesting use of AI in advertising. Oh, that's funny. Use cheer sound. Oh, that's funny. That's very cute. So that's the AI Salon. And you know, I can't emphasize enough how important being in that community is. Be the dancers on the hill. Be the weirdo. You're like, but I don't have a degree in mathematics. Neither do I. I have a degree in acting. That's why I like dragon-shaped fidget spinners. Yeah. Refresh irregulars, please. Oh boy, Danielle. Everyone yelling at the screen for Kyle Shannon to cover the keyboard, wishing we had a shock collar. Oh, y'all are swell. I am digging the dragon egg. Digging the dragon egg. It's simple. See, let me explain a theory of something here. There's two different kinds of video game players. There's this kind, and there's this kind. And these kind are judgmental pricks. These kind call these kind trigger twitchers. So the kinds of video games I like are things like driving games where you've got like fast, slow, left, right. This is more like strategy games and MMORPGs, and they take work and you gotta think. Not for me. I don't mind it as a fidget toy, but that's not my video game. But the judgment, the smug attitude of the fucking brainiacs that can play this kind of strategy game, like my sons, insufferable. And I'm like, but you can go zoom fast, zoom, zoom good. Zoom, zoom good, crash bad. That's my kind of video game. So to all you judgmental strategy fucking people with your, well, you just need to learn the 17 commands per character for the first level, and you go mine the gold and get the no, just go fast. I don't have time for that shit. You're fucking. See, now here's Meltdown Monday. See what you did, Vicky? By sending me 2 contrastic fidget spinners. This is too much work. This is like a fucking just those battle games, the tower defense. Just stop. Just give me this. Y'all good? Is he ever going to talk about AI? There's a lot about fidget spinners tonight. What was with the pink bow? I'm exhausted. If you can't pay attention to the pinned comments, we're going to take away your toys. Fine, Brandon. Okay, I'll look at the pinned comments now. Jizz. All right, whatever. Okay, pin a comment. I'll look, I promise. Wait, here's a fidget toy. I think you could generate a few terawatts of electricity with your dragon spinner. Just need to put a generator on it. This'll be good. Give me another Rice Krispie treat. He's an actor. Oh boy. Okay. Food for thought. AI. Current times versus 90s. Remember auto summary in Microsoft Word. Yeah. Who is that? What's your name? Thought THW9K. Yeah, I actually did a whole talk on comparing the early days of the World Wide Web with the early days of AI. We're in a really interesting place right now. Here's the big parallel from where I come from. The big parallel is that the internet had been around for decades. Decades. And it was, this relatively specialized network of computers that, you would dial up to, or if you worked at a university, it would just be automatically connected to your T1 trunk line or whatever the fuck they called it. And the internet was mostly research papers and dissertations and libraries and FTP servers hosted by libraries. And then the World Wide Web came along. But you had to use it, you had to be technical. You had to know how to dial into an FTP server, and you had to know the commands to use to download files or upload files. And it was a geeky place. And then Tim Berners-Lee creates the World Wide Web, and they create the first web browser. And so starting in, early to mid 90s, all of a sudden, to use the internet, the only skill you had to have was could you click a mouse? And if you wanted to make a page that had hyperlinks on it, you had to learn this really simple markup language called HTML. And there were 6 tags, and it was simple. Even a buffoon like me could figure it out. And so the World Wide Web made the power of this decades of internet development accessible to the rest of us. That's what Chatgpt did. November 30th, 2022. AI's been around for decades. AI is in most of the software. If you're using SaaS software right now, there's AI in it. It's been in there forever. What shifted, what changed, and what the Salon is really about is what happens when you take something as powerful as AI, as machine learning, and rather than the requirement being a math or engineering degree from Stanford or MIT, what if the requirement is, can you type words into a box? What kind of words? Any words you want. Make me a turtle. And it does. Make me a poem about a turtle. And it does. Write me a game about a turtle. And it does. That fundamentally alters things. I haven't been over here dancing by myself for 3 years. Glad you could join me. I've been over here dancing by myself for 3 years. That's hilarious, Pate. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So more people are going to start paying attention to this. But that's what's different about it. Pate has a PhD in mathematics. And the job he does requires that. But if you wanted to really play in the AI game before 2022, it really helped if you knew how to code. It really helped if you knew what servers were and what embeddings were and what weights were and what the latent space was and what vectors were and how to understand tokens. You don't have to do any of that shit now. In fact, one of my favorite new parlor tricks, and this is probably one, Kelly, to add to your list if you haven't already, because I've shown this in here a bunch. But I'm going to a site called Decohere, which is an image generation site and a video generation site. And I'm going to go to the little Explore tab at the top, and we're just going to watch. So I have not prompted, right? No prompts. We're just kind of, saucy. We're just watching image generation as passive entertainment. Now, at any point in here, let's say that kind of character study, that kind of monster study is pretty interesting. I can actually take this image and I can do what's called create a station. I think I'm finally going to be brave enough to list Ai Salon on my government resume as affiliations. Rachel Sparkles, that's, first of all, like, yes, do that, but that's also like really humbling and awesome. One of my goals when we started the salon is I want being part of the salon to be a thing. Like, people would say, I'm a part of the salon, and other people go, oh, you must be one of those people that dances on the hill. So A, I strongly encourage you to do that, but B, I'm really humbled by it, because that's the whole fucking idea. Is to be part of a community that you can say, yeah, I'm a part of that group of people dancing on the hill. Shh, don't tell my wife. I subscribe to Deco here. I'll be sleeping in the shed if she finds out. So, okay. So I clicked on this image, and now I can do this thing called create a station. And what this is going to do, I find this staggering. I just added Ai Salon to my LinkedIn recently. Awesome, Lunarstick. That's fantastic. Beautiful. By the way, Lunarstick, Daisy Thomas heads up the Policy and Civic Engagement Guild in the salon. So she's helping the salon figure out what issues we want to take stands on and helping us articulate them. So if you're interested in policy and, educating legislators so that they do good legislation and not jerky legislation, talk to Daisy. Anyway, back to Decohere. If your understanding of AI is that you have to learn prompt engineering, which I am not a fan of the term prompt engineering, because I think it puts an expectation on non-engineers that they can't do this. But I'm here to show you with this particular thing. We just sat back and watched some images. I clicked on an image I thought was kind of interesting, and now I can create a station out of that. Think of it like a radio station. What it's going to do now is it's going to generate about an image a second. Maybe it's even a little more than that. About an image a second passively with no prompting. I can share this station with you, with anyone, and you'll all see the same images that I'm seeing. And any one of these images I can click on, and I can upscale that, or I can turn that into a movie, or I can just sit back. And this is a generative AI experience that is either completely passive, right? It's just exploring the latent space of image generation as passive entertainment, or what site is this? This is called Decohere. Decohere.ai. And you can also go in, like I can go into Decohere and I can create an image from nothing, from a prompt, or I can just roll and have it generate a random prompt, and then it'll just very, very quickly generate these. I can turn, I don't think I'm subscribed right now, so I can't turn this into a station. But if I wanted to, I could turn any image that I create into a station as well. And here, I'll just roll the dice. There's a squirrel in front of the Eiffel Tower. There's a astronaut playing tennis. Looks like it could be cool. So any one of these I can upscale. I can turn into videos. Or I can come out here and just explore. Like this is a station that I made. You can save these stations as well. And this is a station that I made that I just love. It's this sort of steampunk, Charles Darwin illustration, crazy ass steampunk fish station. Look how gorgeous these things are. Yep, that's it. That's it, Silver Fox. That's the one. Remarkable. Right? Remarkable. So is this serious? Or is this play? Well, the only way you discover shit like this is by playing. If your manager at work says, I want you to use AI to make what we do more efficient, and what you do is financial analysis, you're going to go look at tools that make financial analysis more efficient. And you're going to miss out on discovering what AI actually makes possible. And what it makes possible in disciplines where you never thought you'd have any interest or any aptitude. With something like this, the only aptitude you need is to know that it's there and to have some discernment, to have some taste, to go, that is fucking cool. And maybe that image ends up on one of the pages of your PowerPoint program just to make it a little less boring and make you stand out a little bit more, even though what you're showing people is how much more efficient you made the accounting, right? I contacted Decohere about where they come from, 100% their AI, not from people's prompts. So, yeah, so they've trained their own model here. Who knows what it's been trained on, but I mean, and then you could also look at this, especially if you're in the mindset of, well, computers should just make us more efficient. Well, computers also entertain us. Computers allow Taylor Swift to make her music and do her shows. Computers allow filmmakers to make movies. And so, you know, there's always a continuum. But again, these are generative tools. All these images that we're looking at right here, they've never existed before in the history of the world. These are original images generated out of the latent space, generated out of the training data. I mean, bonkers. Look at this. I don't think I can upscale this, can I? No. I can save it. I'll leave that up there in that little window because that's pretty fucking cool. What are all those little bugs next to his head? I don't like that. They look like bed bugs. I don't like it one bit. Maybe that's why he's losing his hair. Them bugs are up there eating his follicles. All right. So, I put out a video today about curiosity. And actually, you know what? I'm going to give you all the same time check. You mentioned a few things you wanted to... Oh, check out that thread. Yeah, I'll check out that thread, Brandon. How we doing? Okay, that's good. I'm going to give you an assignment for either later tonight or tomorrow. This community already has a lot of the attributes that I think are important. One of them is getting in community, be with other people dancing on the hill. I can't believe it's taken me that long to use that video of those people dancing. That's something I've talked about for years on tech adoption and stuff like that. But that really is what it feels like right now. We're really like the 4 or 5 people dancing on the hill with everyone judging us. Well, that's not very becoming. You're gonna dance in shorts like that with legs that white? Oh, man. So there's a lot of that kind of judgment going on right now. But I think it's a good reminder, even if you're good at this stuff. So I put out a video today about curiosity. So curiosity is one of these components of an aptitude that is going to make you good at AI. And it's something that you can practice. So here's what I want you to do. If you don't know it, Chatgpt has an app that you can get on your iPhone or your Android shit. And it's just like Chatgpt website, except there's one little difference. In the lower right-hand corner, there's these headphones. If you put it in headphone mode, you can talk to it. Hey, Chatgpt, what's happening?
Response 5. Casual check-in, August 24th, 2024. Hey, Kyle. Not much. Just here and ready to help you out with what...
So here's the assignment. In the realm of curiosity, I want you to start working on your curiosity skills and aptitude. I want you to have at least a 5-minute conversation, not a search with typing. I want you to put Chatgpt in conversation mode. And I want you to have, you can brainstorm with it, or if there's a topic that you are particularly interested in, I want you to have a conversation with Chatgpt about a topic you know nothing about. Like maybe it's something that is kind of the most distant thing that you have no interest in. I want you to have a conversation about that. And I want you to spend at least 5 minutes, having a conversation where you have Chatgpt educate you or create a game or let you ask it questions about that topic. Just for the sake of curiosity. Fuck it, learn something new. So if you're non-technical, ask it about some technical shit. If you're super technical, ask it about philosophy or creativity, how do creative people's mind works. What the fuck is with these ADD people? Why don't they shut the fuck up? Just go explore it. All right? So, yeah. Brandon, I'm gonna need you to teach me how to make the meta agent things, because their website is fucking useless. They're like, you can make it on Facebook or on Instagram. And I go to make it on Facebook and it sends me to Instagram. And I can't fucking find where to make them there. So I am giving up. I have punted on demoing that tonight anyway. I'll do it as soon as I can figure it out. But please cover. Watch. Okay. Philosophical Meltdown Monday. I think we've done that. I even melted down about judgmental strategy game players. How dare you? Trigger twitchers. It's just rude. We like adrenaline. We don't like intellectual stimulation. We're like, fucking jack it into my amygdala. Me get satisfaction out of learning all of the... What do you read the manual? It's disgusting. All right. Oh, there's a new music generator that I didn't even fucking know about. Brandon showed me. You can do it from the Meta AI login with Instagram. That's where I couldn't do it. I don't think. I don't fucking know. I don't care right now. Don't try to solve it now, Brandon. Take a screenshot or something. I can't. Ooh, that image was really cool. Look at this one. That's gorgeous. I'm going to save that one. I mean, imagine a future where our only job is to curate cool shit. Go make me, an endless stream of music videos of Taylor Swift singing original songs about my particular broken heart right now. And it just fucking blasts out original Taylor Swift songs about broken hearts. Your broken heart. We're not that far from that world. Okay, so we're going to go look at the new music generator. Oh, yeah, good reminder. So over the weekend, I gave you homework to go on Twitter and find something new. So I'm curious if anyone found anything new. We'll go check that out. Something interesting happening on Twitter. Oh yeah, I'll talk about that too. Okay, cool. So who new station on this one? Can I? Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, I can. Ooh, funky. It's still going to give me the fish things though, but maybe it'll give me more machines now. Yeah, I think it's more machiney. Here, I'm going to go over to the AI Salon, to the AI Irregulars channel. And I'm going to paste that in here. Post. So now you can go see that. Groovy. It's groovy. It's groovy, I tell ya. Fantastic, Bob. Tell him what he's won. He hasn't won anything. It's not a game there, Ian. New show and tell or bow and tell? Where on Twitter? And then you get sued by Taylor Swift. No, see, I don't think so, Brandon. I think that... I think there's going to be... I think what we're going to see is you're going to see the Taylor Swifts of the world collaborating with their fans rather than suing them. I think it's going to be insane to... You won't be able to... You won't be able to sue everyone. Disney's going to try, but smart artists will figure out how to collaborate with their fans. I am up at 5. Oh dear. Oh no. Sorry. It's a little late here. Oh, Rachel Sparkles, I saw your really nice comment earlier. I just didn't get a chance to mention it, but thank you for that. That was very, very sweet. Is there a way to search all chat threads in the online version of ChatGPT like the mobile app? Firefly. No, there's not. I have been yelling about the lack of a search functionality in the website for a year now. It is criminally negligent that they don't have a search function in ChatGPT. Now, that said, Firefly, if you're on a Mac, if you get the Mac version of the ChatGPT app, that has search in it. So the Mac app is effectively the mobile app running on a Mac. So it has the search function in it. So on your laptop, you can search through your prompt history, but you can't do it in the website. And if your question is, isn't that stupid? The answer is staggeringly. Staggeringly stupid. Like, unbelievable. Like, really? Really, people? Oh, I got to take some sandpaper to this, Vicky. I have a finishing issue right here. I got some raised nubs. Wait, I think I can get them with my thumbnail. I did. Wait, here's another one. Support menace. What do you mean I have OCD? I don't have OCD. I don't have to do this until all these are gone. Definitely not. Kyle, I've not been able to find the Mac app on the Apple Store. Please give me some wisdom. Thanks. Okay, let me see if I can go find it. Yeah, you had to go to a different place. Hang on. I think you had to go to a link. OpenAI Mac app Chatgpt. Chatgpt on your desktop. Okay, so you go to openai.com/chatgpt/Mac. And then you download it from there. Can someone type that in and pin it? Kyle, I have not been... Okay, yeah, for AI Bob. openai.com/chatgpt/Mac. And then that will give you a DMG or whatever the fuck they call them, the installer, and then you drag it into your apps folder, applications folder. The application couldn't be put in there because it's already running. Probably already running. Yep, there it is, running. A newer version. Install and relaunch. Let's see if we have the new talkie thing. Ooh, this is looking promising. Hey, are you the new voice? I don't think you are.
Response 1.
Hey, can I interrupt you? Can I interrupt you? Can I interrupt you?
I'm the same assistant you've been chatting with.
Yeah.
Just here to help.
I don't
However,
have
I
any
can.
interest
If
in you.
something feels
Go
different,
away.
Let me know what's on your mind.
All right. I thought I quit you. I wish I could quit you.
Response 2. Playing along with the reference date.
What?
August 27, 2024.
How's that still
I guess
talking?
we're just destined to keep crossing paths, like some sort of AI version of a love story. What can I help you with today, Kyle?
Why is that running still? Hey, ChatGPT.
Response 3. Reflective question. August 27, 2024. Maybe it's because we've got unfinished business, or perhaps you just enjoy the banter. What do you think keeps bringing us back together?
Huh. She's not running, and yet she is. Wait, what's this? I don't know. It's somehow running in the background. She might not shut the fuck up. I might need to restart my machine. Must be an M-class processor. What OS do you need? You probably... Yeah, I think you actually do need... it needs to be an M-class processor. You can find her with a 3-finger swipe. I got too much shit open, Vicky. my applications running are only to be outdone by my number of tabs running. She's a little obsessed. Awesome. This was worth paying the admission. Okay, great. Awesome. Great. Fantastic. Yeah. The AI Salon or AI Learning Lab is worth every penny you pay. All right, let's see what else is on the list here. Let's go to loudme.ai. So, LOUDME, LoudMe. I think it's a weird name because it sounds like some other kind of name, but LOUDME.ai. And that will take you here. Generate royalty-free songs from just a text prompt. So generate AI music now. I'm already logged in. Here's the very first song I made.
Man with a backpack, dreams in his mind. Open roads call him, future he will find. Man with a backpack, dreams in... Wandering through the shadows of an endless open field.
So, just like Suno and Udio, it's got a really simple interface. They haven't fucked it up yet. They also, you can generate sound effects. So just text to sound effects. So you can do roaring crowd at a rock concert, cheering for their favorite song as it begins. And then it actually makes you 4 versions of that sound effect. Daisy May, we just got a glimpse of Kyle's brain in computer form. It's true. It's true. It's true. I'll give you that. Roaring crowd at a rock concert. Good. Oh, that was a car squeal I did. Okay, let's do tropical magpies fighting with lesser eastern blue jays. I have no idea. My ornithological skills are thin. Nothing. I got nothing. It didn't understand. Tropical birds fighting with monkeys. That was weird. I got nothing. There were little waveforms. I wonder if it went to my Bluetooth headphones somehow. Huh. Now I'm getting nothing. Are these still working? No. Okay, wait. Oh, that's Tropical Magpies. There's the crowd. All right, something ate my speaker. Hang on. Oh, there we go. That's good. See if it wakes up Champy. Champy. He doesn't care. Huh.
Garnish speaking on your house to stay in the boots out of clay, one still ends.
Wow, this is Tropical Magpies fighting with lesser Eastern Blue Jays.
Oh yeah, and whole clay base veel about Garnish speaking on your house to stay in the boots out of clay, one still ends. Oh yeah, and whole clay.
I hate when ChatGPT stalks me. Kyle, I found Loud Me doing your homework assignment. Also, nice. I think it's pronounced what? Ludmio? No, it's Loud Me. This is like, Ludmio, like Udio. I think you're being a smartass. Takes me a while sometimes. Oh, let me tell you the interesting thing going on Twitter right now. Let me see if there's one actually going on as we speak. Meta and Telegram conversation. No, there's not one happening right now. So, if you've been following the Mr. Strawberry thing, there's this account called I Rule the World MO on Twitter. And it basically went from a standing start with no followers to 35,000 followers in like 3 weeks. Largely by hyping up the pending launch of GPT-5 and Project Strawberry, which is a reasoning engine. And I got sucked into it, and lots of people got sucked into it. And so my apologies for sucking all of you into it, other than it did... There's something interesting about it. So, from what I can gather, it is human beings acting like AI bots. It looks like these humans are part of a marketing play from WorldCoin, which is Sam Altman's cryptocurrency, along with World ID, which is their human verification system, which I have one of. Full disclosure, I've had my irises scanned and I have a World ID. So I think that's what it is. But there's all sorts of really interesting layers to it. One of the interesting layers is likely through design, they created these characters that they sort of said, these are probably AIs. You're interacting with AIs. Kyle, how did you become a speaker on it yesterday? I just raised my hand. I said, I want to speak. I had been sort of commenting back and forth with Chris Universe, who hosted a couple of those spaces. And so when I went in there and raised my hand, he said, I put a comment in the chat that I'm willing to share my origin story or something like that. And he said, I want to hear Kyle's origin story. So I just raised my hand. So one issue that it raised is that we are now at a place, because we've heard OpenAI's advanced voice enough now, that we can no longer be sure if who we're talking to, like in a Twitter Spaces, is a person or not. Is a person or an AI. And I was in a Twitter Spaces the other day where they explicitly had, some guy had access to the advanced voice model, and he was letting people interact with it. It was pretty good, but you could tell it was definitely a bot. But if there's a next version of Chatgpt that's got reasoning in it, it might be effectively impossible to tell if you're interacting with a bot. Whether or not that technology exists, we now live in a world where that's an active conversation. How do we know if the person we're talking to is a bot or not? So that's kind of freaky. So one of the benefits, or one of the things that came out of this whole Mr. Strawberry thing is that conversation kind of opened up. The other thing, and the thing that I'm seeing now on Twitter that I haven't seen in a long time, or I haven't seen ever, is that a lot of these more technical AI people and NFT people and blockchain people are now starting to spin up Twitter Spaces. Like I saw one today, and it was called Amateur AI People or something like that. So they're basically starting up like AI Learning Lab kind of spaces, but with a very different mindset. It's very technical. It's very NFT bro kind of vibe to it. And they're okay. They just felt a little icky to me. And what struck me is that if we spun up a Twitter Spaces, if I just said, fuck it, let's just jump from here over to Twitter Spaces, we would have a fucking kick-ass Twitter Spaces. Because the people that hang out here are articulate, are smart, are experienced, and are using AI in... They're not coming at it from tech development first, for the most part. There's a handful in here that are, but most of us are coming at this from the humanities side, right? Problem solving and humanities and writing and creative. But I think it's interesting that, sort of 18 months, almost 2 years after ChatGPT comes out, we're just starting to see Twitter Spaces kind of emerge to talk about, we should probably talk about this generative AI stuff and what's coming. So that's the thing that's going on Twitter. I find kind of fascinating. That, like, why is it happening now? And I think it's largely precipitated by this marketing ploy from the crypto kids. Yeah, fascinating. All right. I think that's it. What time is it? Yeah, it's time. It's time. It's time, people. Let's go. Take money at the door, Kyle. Oh, over there? Yeah, maybe. Maybe at some point. Oh, that is something. So here's something that I'm thinking about. So on in the Irregulars channel, in the threaded posts, I put a post in there. I'm thinking of doing a monthly recorded AI Mastermind Q A session where I'll host it. It'll be a 2-hour session. It's going to be a monthly fee that'll allow you to be in there. Everyone will prepare, what they're working on and a question that they want answered. And then over the 2 hours, I'll pick some handful of people in it and we'll answer those questions. So I want to do that as a paid monthly event, or I don't know, mastermind. And so I put in the Irregulars channel, I put a post that has, I think there's 5 questions there, like, is that something you'd be interested? What do you think would be a fair price that you'd be happy to pay? I don't know. I've got 5 questions in it. So I'm just trying to do research right now to see if it's a good idea. I don't want to spin something up if it's not of interest, but if it is, It would be kind of a much more focused version of this, where you come in with specific questions on a monthly basis. We dig deep on them, and then you have access to all those recordings. So we are so much more funner. We totally are so much more funner. Skip ahead about an hour and 10 minutes into it. Did you hear Anna's story in the Spaces chat? She was near the end. No, I didn't. Write chapter, one of my next ebooks during your live tonight. Oh, could have done that. I didn't see that though. Whoops. We hit the AI Learning Lab paywall. The first 18 months are free. And maybe you consider paying. A little news about Reflections Pi. What? I don't know anything about Reflections Pi. What's that mean? Reflections Pi. I ain't know what that means there. Oh, Inflection Pi. What about it? Was there news? Oh. 5 months after Microsoft hired its founders, Inflection adds usage caps to Pi. That doesn't surprise me. Inflection plans to limit free access. So listen, this is going to happen with all of the tools. All of the tools that are free right now are not going to be free for much longer. Yeah. All right. I'm getting out of here. Later, I'll have a great one. All right, Corey, see you later. I want to go. Kyle is now the grandpa of AI social media channels. That's why I have hair growth supplements. I'll say it for you, Silver Fox is here. All right, Silver Fox, peace out. Okay, so go to, if you haven't joined the salon, go to the salon.ai, join the salon. Just follow the first 6 steps. That'll get you onboarded. It'll get you educated on what we're about. Doesn't cost anything. Keep coming back here, okay? There's 61 people in here. I know you're not all irregulars. So the irregulars are people who come back here night after night after night. I'm here 5 nights a week. I start at 8 p.m. Mountain. Tomorrow night, I don't think there's anything. No. Yeah, nothing tomorrow night. So 8 p.m. tomorrow. Just keep coming back here. Keep coming back and hanging out. Be in this conversation. Be in a community like the salon. Start working on your aptitudes. Things like curiosity and bravery and adventure and playfulness and, critical thinking. Start looking at AI not as specific tools, but as capabilities you get to tap into, but you have to use your thinky parts to understand what to do with them and how to play with them and be creative with them. Get fluid with them. All right? So do that. So keep coming back. Thanks, mods. Oh dear, I missed it all. And Murphy. How dare you? Late. This is beyond demerits. I don't think you can. You're not going to get credit for tonight's class. But I'll tell you, Anne, what you did miss was this. Mel sent me a care package of hair growth serum and some NMN, which I'm really excited about, actually. And I think this was intended for the missus. All right, Brandon's trying to get us to 30,000 likes. We're at 26,000 likes. Get tapping. Wake the grandkids. Get them tapping on the screen. If they're not crying by the end of this, you're not doing it right. I don't want to tap, Grandpa. Keep tapping, Sally. All right, let's do a little romper room magic mirror, shall we? I see Ann Murphy. You're so lucky. No, she was here, left, and now she's back again. Right on time for the bow. Tapping, tapping, tapping. Peace out. All right, Steve-O, Tobias, Danielle, Ann Murphy, Side Hustle Mimi, Dr. J, Night Night to you, Cam Catkin. What is that? That is my little, it's a headband, Cam Catkin. Why ever do you ask? This is how I get my ratings up. A mankini and a pink bow on my head. People are scrolling. Oh, Rosie O'Donnell looks like shit. It's hot too. I can't do it. It's hot. Huh. Whew. Wolfman Clint, good to see you. Oh, that is to hold back all the great hair you're going to grow from those supplements. Exactly. I'm going to have so much hair here, I'm going to need it to flip it back. Hair product's not going to hold it. You need a pink bow. Absolutely. 30K. Yes. Thank you, grandkids. You're the best. Oh, Marina, good to see you. Cam Catkin, as always, fantastic to have you here. Pavin's in the house. Joey in the house. Dr. Studio, Alan, good to see you, sir. Well, I guess school's starting up for you. Lord Digital Gods, good to see you as always. Steve-O calling in from Australia. Down under. AI Bob, glad we hooked you up with the Chatgpt app on the Mac tonight. Lord Digital Gods, loving the chicken, thank you. Chicken on the head, chicken on the head. Cam Catkin's late. So many demerits tonight. Listen, it's the beginning of the week. If we start out the beginning of the week late to the AI Learning Lab, we've lost all our discipline, people. We've lost all our discipline. I'll tell my students who said hello tomorrow in class. Awesome. Fantastic. Yep, tell them I said hi. Tell them the Weird Mary guy. The Weird Mary guy said hi. All right, I think I got everybody in here. Probably not. I'm probably offending someone. But listen, this was my experience as a child. They never said fucking Kyle on Magic Mirror. It was always like Bob and Sally and... I was just too radical for Magic Mirror. All right. Thew 9K. Mr. IT. Brandon. All right, everybody. Why not 50,000? Okay, I'll see you tomorrow night. Hopefully this was good. Thank you for the gifts. So thank you, Ulu RX, and thank you, Vicky Baptiste. Very, very generous of you. You didn't have to do that, but I now got fun little fidget toys. Look what else I figured out you can do. You can spin the dragon, too. Huh? See? This is many happies. Oh, God damn it. All right. Peace out, everybody. For merch.